Hi guys, in this lecture I'm going to teach you the do-while loop. So first of all, what is the do-while loop? The do-while loop is just another version of the while loop, and in the while loop or the for loop, first of all there is a thing. Uh, First of all, we have to check the condition. If the condition is true, then loop will run. Here I'm going to show you this thing. Here is here is the while loop, and here you see that first of all here is the condition. If the I is less than 5, then this loop will run. Uh, but here in the do while loop is little bit different. At the first, if the condition is not fully true, or you can say that if the condition is false, so the loop will run at least one time. Or you can say that if the condition is false, then loop will run only one time, or the condition is true, so the loop will run as many times as we want. And the second thing is, here you see that this condition is placed at the first, but in the while loop the condition is placed at the last after the code execute. Here I'm going to show you. First of all, here is the variable, and now here I'm going to write the code. We have to write the do and the while part. That's why the loop name is do while. So now what's the do part about? Do part contain just the code that we want to repeat. Is it just contain the code, like here I'm going to write alert, and here is do while loop. So this do part is just going to print this statement on the screen pop-up box, and after this here is we have to increment the I. Here is I, and then after it we have to place the while condition, and after the while condition we must need to place the semicolon, and in between it we have to place our condition to repeat the code. So the concept is same. This condition, at the first the I is equal to 0, then this code will be print on the screen. I is incremented, I is become 1. Then the loop will check I is less than 5, the 1 is less than 5, so it is less than 5. Then it will again repeat all the code, then it will increment it to the 2, then it will check the condition 2 is less than 5, then it will again print the code, then it will check 3 is less than 5, then it will again print the code, then 4 less than 5, then it will again print the code and check the condition 5 is less than 5, so it is not, then the loop will end. In this we are just doing this little thing. In the while loop and the for loop, first of all we have to check the condition, then we have to execute the code. But in the first of all we have to execute the code, and then we have to check the condition. So the checking of the condition is after executing the code. So now here is first time, second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time, so 5 time execution. But here if we write the 5I is equal to 5, and here is the condition I is less than 5, so condition is false, but it will execute the code first, then it will check the condition, so the condition is false, so it is at least one time executing the code when the condition is false. So I am just telling you this thing. Do while loop is just used where we want to execute the code one time if the condition is false, or we want to execute the code before the checking of the condition. So this is just a simple loop. You can use it anywhere where you want. And here is, we can also place the I here, and here is BR. I'm going to print this thing inside the div append. Here is this condition, we have to make it true, then it will be okay. So now here you see that at the first time I is equal to 0, so this loop will run, then I is equal to 1 2 3 4, so you can check it. But here if we put I is equal to 5, so the loop will run only one time, because after running this loop, after running the code, it will check the condition, so the condition is become false, the loop is ended. So in this way you can use the do while loop. If you have any problems, so kindly add the discussion, I will help you as much as I can. In the next video I'm going to discuss break and continue. You have already know the break statement that we have used in the switch statement. Now I'm going to discuss it with the loops and the continue statement. So thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next video.